Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pine Leaf. Last time, I found a girl who was missing through all the tumult of the coming of the Corsairs and the Haradrim. And now, let's see what we need to do next. Hello there.
Lean here is in your debt.
You did a very good thing today, my friend. Linhir is in your debt. Oh, look at that's good to hear.
There is one more thing.
I know you must continue on your mission to Peligir, and I won't delay you, but there is one more thing. I have heard that an old man of the city, Gilrain by name, may have fallen into some madness. He has been hooting and cheering for the past few hours, and folk are afraid that he may do some hurt to himself. I would be grateful if you would check on him and ensure that he is of sound mind and in no danger to himself or to others. You will find him south of here. Once you have satisfied yourself that he's not succumbed to some sort of madness, continue on to Peligir with my thanks and my family's. All right, now I'll see why he's hooting and cheering, because there certainly hasn't been much to hoot and cheer about lately, has there? Huh? Well, you're somebody who is rather cheerful, yes? Hello there.
Welcome! Welcome! The winds of hope are blowing.
There's no need to be crestfallen, my friend. Do not concern yourself with the shadow that covers the sky, for it can't last forever. The winds of hope are blowing! Well, at least it's good to see someone who hasn't fallen into despair, I hope. Well, exactly what's going on? Oh, well, well, let's see. I would tell you what has caused the years to drop away from old Arion, if you would listen. All right, I'm willing to listen to any good news, especially if I could bring some cheer to this place. All right, so what's going on? A great silence swept from the north, driving fear into the hearts of those engaged in battle of the city, both foeman and defender alike. The host has moved on to the east, but I saw from afar the man who rode at its head, and I knew him. This man is the very visage of Thorongil, the great hero of Gondor who saw once in my youth, nearly 200 years ago. He it was that gathered the great fleet of Peligir and sailed it to Umbar, utterly breaking the spirits of the Corsairs and smashing the walls of the fortress. Now he has returned, and the years have not touched him as they have weathered me. His strength remains, timeless and unchanging. He will destroy the Corsairs as he did before. So that is why I celebrate, and you should too. Follow his train, friend. Defeat Haradrim and Corsairs in Lebanon, and find him at Peligir. Show him badges of these enemies you defeat, and he will know the people of Gondor have not forgotten him. Thorongil! Thorongil! Thorongil. Well, now. Interesting. Thorongil is at the end, at the head of it. I thought Aragorn was. I almost forgot that before leaving here, I needed to speak with Tankestel here.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
Why have you come to me, Warden? Have you come to dismiss me like Hamlir and his sons so often do? The people of Lebanon do not so callously ignore their history, but I digress. Ah, no. I can see it in your face that this concerns matters you so grim. What's this all about?
Will we ever see the sun again?
Long ago, the people of Gondor spoke of 5 sisters, and they held sway over each of the rivers of Lebanon. Now, most people think them little more than a tale passed down from our forebears, but I assure you that they are as real as I am. Well, seeing that I met one of them, I can hardly doubt you. Before you ask, no, they are not revealed themselves to me, but it has been said that they return to watch over us at times of strife. With war at our gate and the sky smothered with fumes and smoke, I can think of no more likely time for them to return. The faithful of my people pay tribute to the sisters of the Gilrain, and we hold the river stones in their honor. Take my stone and travel to the mere alongside the Gilrain. Once you are there, lay it at the water's edge, and let us hope our faith has not been misplaced, or the dead will consume us all. Well, I think they've already got the help they need from the sisters. So, let us continue. On second thought, maybe I need to do this quest anyway. So I am here at the Gilrain. I've come upon a mirror, and I should find a place to set the stone. Alright. Not if I haven't already done something of the like. And here is Mysterious Woman. Mysterious Woman, meaning roaming star, of course. As you attempt to introduce yourself to the woman who I met before in a previous quest, she stands silent with the water lapping at her feet. Her visage is that of an amused smile as she turns and beckons you into the mirror. All right. Good thing I know how to swim. Not all hobbits know how to swim. It just, I guess you should. How'd she do that? Oh, well, river maiden. I guess it goes with being a river maiden. Of course, there'd be a waterfall at her home. Reminds me of the maiden of the Evendim Lake. Hello there! You're a most interesting one, Hobbit. I know why you've sought me, but the time has not yet come for that. There's no dream of yours, Pineleaf. I have ferried you here to speak far away from those that might wish to do you harm. You're not of this land, and much still remains beyond your grasp. All right. I've brought you here because I sense goodness within you. You seek an end to the conflict that ravages my lands and burdens my people, as do I. Few still hold sincere beliefs in my sisters, and fewer still have looked upon me in many long years. Well, there's that girl. Oh, never mind. Of those that did, one has come to regret it, and I feel the shame we're still. I presume she's talking about Nimrodel. Now, these wounds lay bare as the men from Umbar pollute and defile my lands. My waters can heal their destruction, but I can't do it alone. Aid me, and I shall aid you in turn. All right, fine. So what do you search for a bucket near a mirror outside a roaming star's glade? Okay. Although there are few that believe my sisters and I still dwell upon these lands, they have always strived to care for our lands and our rivers. These men of Umbar, they don't honor these lands as the others do. They defile, they steal, and they dishonor, and for no greater purpose than their own gain. Soon they shall levy their destruction against my waters as well, but already they have taken from my people. Those that still believe pay tribute to me and my sisters with baskets they float down their waters, but the men have claimed those too. I don't know what drives them, be it greed or spite, but they must be punished for the harm that they've done to those that honor us. So defeat Corsair vandals, alright, and recover tribute baskets. Alright, will do. First, I need to find that bucket, whatever I'm supposed to do with that. There you go, one abandoned bucket. Why there's an abandoned bucket? Alright. You should now work to heal the glade with the water of the Gilrain. Ah, okay. So heal war-torn earth near Roaming Stars Glade. Alright. That'll be across from here. All sorts of things. And are these Corsair Well, I need to defeat Corsair Vandals, so... Oh! He's holding one of the tribute baskets. Hey, that's rude. Wait, you want the pretty flowers or something? Good grief. There you go. Oh, it's in a nice, like, in a shape of a boat. How cute. And I hope I do the others more assiduously than I did that one. Just saying. Ah, Vandal. Two Vandals. They're vandalizing these places. Corsair Vandal. And now for you. Now, are they using that as saying that they're in some way related to the Vandals? The one of the tribes that were involved, one of the barbarian tribes during the later parts of the Roman Empire, or are they talking about Vandals as in the modern usage of the word? I suspect the latter, but one wonders sometimes. I dealt with some of those Corsairs. These men repulse me, Pineleaf. They dishonor me and my people, and can't be allowed to hold sway over our waters. I hope that soon all their numbers are gone from these lands, and that I can return to the Gilrain in peace. And I also found the baskets. You've done well to heal the wounds of men, Pineleaf. These outsiders have no love for our lands or the people within, and will not stop until all that lies wilted and dead. But I shall do all I can to hold back this from the innocent. In all I have witnessed, few other times have come to such need of destruction and bloodshed. Let us hope that this one shall soon come to an end. Well, I hope that too. Long ago, through my curiosity alone, I caused two lovers' hearts to be broken upon the western shores. I have been troubled by this for many ages, and it was not long after that my sadness compelled me to hide myself away from the folk of these lands. Yet evil has come to these lands in great force, and I hold the power to change the fates of my people. If I fail to act this day, I shall suffer a sadness far beyond my knowing. You spoke of the dead and their plans to reunite with their master. That shall not be. My waters will consume them, but I shall have need of your aid. Right? And what aid is that?
Roaming Star, the fabled sister of the Gilrain, hopes to atone for her past mistakes by using her influence over the rivers of Gondor to banish the ruthless dead from her lands forever.
I feel a chill at the water's edge, Pineleaf. The dead moved across the river, and they must not be allowed to pass into Lebanon. You are known to them, but I am not. If you can drive them back from the river's edge and lure them to the mere, I shall ensure that they will only find peace far from these lands. Should they dare to cross the Gilrain, then, even I do not know what will become of them, but they shall never reach the far banks. I can grant you safety in my waters, but if you stray from the Gilrain, I can't protect you from the dead. Go now, Warden. Go now. We must move swiftly to stop them. Come. Maybe I should have eaten first. Oh well. Follow the river south towards the mere. Alright, I suppose I can do that. Go swiftly. Actually, I think I would try to go swiftly, but I'll also make sure I have something to eat first, because one shouldn't go around fighting ghosts on an empty stomach, right? Right. I'm sure anyone could agree with that. Now, let's head on down and see how far down the river we need to go before we run into them. Follow the river south towards the mirror. I would presume it won't be too long, since why put us here in the instance if it's going to be a long distance away. Oh, I seem to have this healing effect that comes by. I guess it's by being next to the Gilrain. And you got this hope that's in here. What's this? Hope 10. Oh boy, that's a ridiculous hope number. Now, how far do I have to go south before I run into them? A little bit. Oh, actually. Oh, the river opens up here. And let's see. Surely the Ruthless Dead are going to be... So I haven't seen the slightest hint of any sort of ghost or anything like that yet. You would think that... Well, here things have tightened up a little bit coming on down there. Oh, well then. What did I miss? Ah, here's Roaming Star. Looks like I have to do it from the river itself and not try to do it along the bank as I was doing before. And I think that's why I wasn't getting any mobs. Ah, Water Ranger Roaming Star dashes through the shadows of the Gilrain. Aha! That's what I was doing wrong. The dead shall not trouble the living. All right, now. Gondor shall succumb. All right, note to self. Go through the water rather than along the bank. Just instinctive to follow along the river rather than following in the river. Just saying. Well, now things seem to be right. Note to self in the future. Don't go along all the way along the river on the bank, or else you're not going to get anything done. As Last of the Dead vanish, you continue to in pursuit of Roaming Star. Alright, this time I'll go right down the middle of the river, even though that doesn't exactly sound like the most tenable place to run if you are a person that uses legs instead of flippers. Ah, more Ruthless Dead! We will ruthlessly deal with them, right? And now you. And you. Ruthless warrior, because we... Oh, no, we got more. We have to deal with a Ruthless Dead once and for all. You should not have stood in our way! There's no escape for you. That's the same thing I was about to say for you. You're not getting no one crosses the Gilrain. Oh, more. Okay, well, I guess I could cross the Gilrain, but I had permission of Roaming Star, so I'm able to get across. But those who defy Gondor shall not cross the Gilrain. And now for you. Hey, granted a respite. You must now reach Roaming Star. Alright. Next. Run. Let's see. Uh-oh. Wherever I turn, no matter how I travel, you're always there, Pineleaf. Yet this time, you are powerless! The ruthless host shall sweep across the Lebanon like a tide of fear until we're gone. Indeed, the waters of the river are strange to have kept you Oh. The waters of the Gilrain are far more powerful than you know, Oathbreaker. And who is this that dares to speak? I need not dare. I am the maiden of the Gilrain. The waters of this river answer to none but me. Ha! What power does water have over the dead? Oh, Gilrain, the ceaseless tear of the wandering star, swell and flood over the man who bear Isildur's scar. To that haunted mountain top I banish you, foul shades, evermore bound within to the oath you twice betrayed. What's this? What's this? What have you done? Curse you, you foul woman! Curse you! Be gone from my lands, all of you! Tell your cursed brethren that those who await those who dare to cross my river, you are not welcome among the living. Well, takes care of that. You've done well this day, Pineleaf. The people of my lands have far less to fear now, and I speak not only for the defeat of the dead. Your presence has changed the fate of the war here in Gondor, and I shall ever watch over your deeds in the east. Come now, let's return to my glade. Yes, let's go. I hope I don't run into those again. It's done, Warden. It feels to me as if a great weight has been lifted from this land, but I sense that many more troubles await you. Return to my people, and I shall tell them of what has happened this day. I shall tend to these waters as I've always done, and strike down any dead who dare to approach my banks again. You shall always be welcome to my side, Pineleaf. Shall always be welcome to my side. Well, it looks like I need to speak with Garvir in here again, which is what I'll do in the next episode of Complete Pineleaf.